reporting. Battle in the Eastern Conference. This DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season. And last year they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
Well, how about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Outside ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over Westbrook. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. To the wing on the left. Here's Bertans for 3. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offense they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And the Hornets miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock this down when he gets that open.
How easy does he make that look? That's effortless.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Heyward outside. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
Attacking right there. Heyward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
And Westbrook, here we go. Shoots over ball. And it's Westbrook missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To the left side wing. Bridges with the steal. The shot's good from Gordan Heyward. Hayward's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the burst of speed and transition by Gordan Heyward? Great at getting one step ahead of the opposition.
All right, we will do guard. Don't wrestle, man. Make sure you don't get your first jumper, yeah. No, not even first jumper. First, look inside, yeah. Over, under.
Greg, what are they feeling here on opening day from the harsh ending to last season? Still very vivid in their minds?
Kevin, they are motivated. You've had to think about that all summer long, and the chance for retribution starts here.
Now here is Smith. Back to Wagner. Over in the corner, Avdia. Sinks the three-pointer.
Get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Inside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Washington with the dunk.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes open and finding his open teammate.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bridges. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Out to the wing. Back to Smith. And Washington again with the bucket. 29 seconds left in the first. Charlotte trailing. Now Graham. Pass to Rozier. Back to Graham. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Smith feeling it out a bit. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Washington. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Wizards lead.
Hold on, teams. I can't jumper yet.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And it's Rozier missing.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
That's an example of the toughness that Thomas Bryant brings to the table. He will not go away.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, he had 8 points. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Pass the ball. And here's Biombo. Pocket 6. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Now here's Westbrook. And stolen by Zeller. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Wizards with the lead. To the middle. Here's Bryant.
Oh, come on, man.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
Bryant hits them both.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Over in the corner, Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Bertans in the post. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
That one falls. Berton's got 7 points.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
Got him now. Small forward. Didn't get to be made by nobody. Get off this guy.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now, here is Smith. And it's Wagner missing. Zeller with it. Now Smith defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Bonga. Off target with his 3. Charlotte leading by 4. Over to the left wing. Pass to Zeller. Outside, Ball. Bridges with it. 5 to shoot. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. And the Hornets miss again. Washington with the ball. And a wide open look for Zeller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Zeller's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
Put that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now, here's Ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's good.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
He got it.
Smith left side. A clear look for Avdia.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Avdia's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Graham. Here's Washington. Unbelievable. And so is Charlotte going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Hayward on the wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
What a package Gordan Heyward brings to the table. Size, athleticism, high IQ for the game of basketball. You can count on his decision-making at both ends. I just love his game.
And always a solid rebounder. Heyward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
And the dunk by Zeller.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here is Heyward, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Ball from long range.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
Back to Bertans. Bryant trying to free himself up. Bertans can't get it to go. Washington with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Zeller. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
Hornets timeout called. Ladies and gentlemen, game 3.
What's the worst team of the game? The Parents. Worst team of the game is probably the Pistons. Good trash. Where's Derek Rose at? Why is he not starting? I'm confused. What team is Derek Rose at? Is he still the Pistons?
This might be on.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Now here's Beal. Heyward with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Heyward's got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
In the corner, it's Heyward. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hayward's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to Rozier. Now Washington. Biombo with it. No good on that one. Good D by Westbrook. Bertans from downtown. Bridges with the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. And stolen by Heyward. Heyward on the wing. Graham surveying the floor. Driving in.
Okay.
And he banks in the layup. Graham's got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yep.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Heyward. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. 6 to shoot. Back to Rozier. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
I'm glad this is recorded.
Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter. Looking to end the run.
Well, we know Mo
This is like
Wagner
how you
is
do,
a
dog.
sweet
This is
shooting
really
big,
bad.
but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet, too.
So it's Gordan Heyward making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. He comes.
Tell you, dog. I'm just showing you how to play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Easy. It's too easy. He's the worst team in the game, they said.
Wizards trailed by 18. Pass to Bryant.
Yeah, that.
And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try. He does it. What a pretty dunk.
There's the pick. Out left to the wing.
What are you doing?
Zeller inside.
2 points.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half,
That's
seems
right.
like they're just getting away from it here for the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Listen, this is not a player who takes a ton of threes, but Thomas Bryant has the kind of touch that he can make those, and you've got to keep the defense honest. Nicely done.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot by Zeller, no good. A difficult situation for Washington. It's Westbrook with the drive. Beal from long range. Gordan Heyward comes up with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines makes sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? And some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. The drive-by ball.
2 points.
That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
12, 4, and 6.
And that's 12 points for Lamelo Ball.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Bounce pass, Hachimura.
This guy's trash. Come on.
The 3 from Bertans.
Come on.
Hornets with the rebound. And there's the call on Gordan Heyward. That's his 1st foul.
Gordan Heyward.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Westbrook up top. On the wing, Bryant. And here is Beal.
Hands up.
And Heyward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordan Heyward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Stolen by Avdia. In transition, here come the Wizards.
Yeah.
Beal's running.
Yeah.
Beal with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Heyward goes in. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Zeller.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lamelo Ball.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected his energy into every play.
And the call will be against Lamelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
That's how you use him on.
And some changes here for the
Bro,
Hornets.
you gotta pass with him. He's really good at flashing passes.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Back to Martin. Here's Monk. To the paint. Lopez with the steal.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position
you
there.
Use all your point guards.
That's his first personal foul.
Anyways, GG's.
From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him.
Boys.